Hello everybody, Mr. Storm here. Welcome back to Factorio. In the last episode, we got our new electronics foundry up and running, and we are starting that process with making algae processed paper, which will eventually serve as the boards that we're going to be building our basic circuit boards on. Similar, let's say basically the same exact process we used previously over here. So, yeah, no different there. Just rearranged in a way that is more expandable. And got that all done. We're up to making paper. So we need to continue with that. But there is one other thing we're going to need to deal with here in a moment. Is one thing I did off screen is I'm working on hooking up our various outputs. We got iron sheet coils. We're gonna have steel sheet coils, our copper sheet coils, our copper wire coils, our tinned wire coils. I also got, that's not an output. We got our bronze and our brass all hooked up and all loading over here where they're eventually going to go. So that's all running. Power is okay for the minute. We are probably going to have to do a power expansion at some point. I was thinking about what we might do there. I could look into setting up solar panels because we have that tech, right? Would not be hard to make these large solar panels. Very easy to add them to our existing kind of production line. The accumulators, we need batteries. We don't have the batteries being made yet, so we'll have to think about that. But solar panels, again, they take up a ton of space. That is the one issue, is they take up tons of space, which means I'd have to do basically a large base expansion to accommodate a solar farm, and I'm not entirely sure I'm wanting to do that. So I think what we're just going to do is continue to use these processes here because it works. It's maybe not the most efficient method, but it makes a lot of power for a little bit of space, so there is that. Because we could just kind of continue to expand these power plants, maybe get rid of some of these cliffs. Over here, we could also like claim another big chunk of territory to add more in if I had to, but think about that. But that would be something I would do off screen because, you know, we've already done that enough. Now, there is a bit of an issue that we need to take a look at that I was noticing after giving our production lines time to run, and that's what happens when you start turning things on, is you start to find the issues, the bugs, and we have a bug here. A bug in my design, not the game. And because we're not getting any manganese here for steel production. So over here, we have plenty of manganese ore. We're processing it fine. We have... We're not processing it fine. Because we are not getting sulfuric acid. Why are we not getting sulfuric acid? Hooked up here. You're not making sulfuric acid because you are not getting sulfur dioxide gas. You're not making sulfur dioxide gas because you're not getting What is it? No. Whatever this stuff is. Calcium sulfate. And you're not getting calcium sulfate. Because our hydrofluoric acid is full. Okay, well, that's not our only source of sulfuric acid, because we have a sulfuric acid input here that is also empty. So what is going on here? Sulfuric acid. Those tanks are good. Those tanks are full. That's not a problem. Alright. What's your issue? You don't have any purified water. Why don't you have purified water? Ah, this would be the problem. I, somewhere along the line, accidentally ran over a pipe and it didn't get replaced. And that shut down our entire sulfuric acid processing facility. It's not a bug in my design, I just damaged my system and didn't fix it. So you are now seeing purified water. Now, if we wanted this to run, we would need to do something with the hydrofluoric acid. Which hydrofluoric acid goes to this, I believe, right? Yeah, it goes to that. Now it's not running. Why is that not running? Well, probably because we're full up somewhere. Full up here. And then the Givolite should be over here getting dumped in here. And yeah, we're just processing it. It just doesn't consume very much very fast. I could clarify it. I don't think it's that critical. Because we now have sulfuric acid in this pipe. Which means, if we go over here, we're now making manganese. Which means we're processing steel. Which means we are making what we're supposed to be making. Actually, what I should do over here, even though it's not be perfect. I should hook up a tank just to serve as a buffer. It doesn't have to be in line. It just has to be in the system. Alright, so actually, while I'm up here, one of the things we're going to need as part of this production line is going to be copper wire coils. And copper sheet coils and tinned sheet coils. Well, maybe not those yet. We're gonna need some solder. I see. We are gonna need a tin wire coil. Okay. Where is the solder going to go? Here's a tin wire coil. Copper sheet coils, copper wire coils, tinned wire coils. Now, I'm going to need to divert these to where we're going. And where we're going is down here. So I need a corridor to send this stuff. We're also going to need solder. Maybe I should just fire all this up. Because we got what next? We got gunmetal. We've got Invar. We've got aluminum. We've got silver. Oh, I need a bunch more. So we're going to need gunmetal, Invar, silver, aluminum, glass, oh wait, solder is somewhere else in here. But yeah, oh yeah, solder is going to be in there. Solder, glass. Might as well just go ahead and fill all of these in with loading areas, with warehouses. I realize that I have now put this at the end of where a rail line would be. That may not have been the best choice. Well, what I could do is I could turn the rail line up around here and then bring it somewhere else. Yeah, that would be fine. And that would open up a corridor here that we could use for something. Okay. Not worry about it right now. Let's find the solder, because if we're going to do all this, we might as well. There's a solder. Okay. In fact, let's go ahead and route the solder where it's going to need to go so that we can do this properly. Alright, so solder. Send that underground for a second. Solder is going to come through here. We're going to come through here. And we're going to go there. I'm not going to worry about setting that up. I just need the belt where it needs to be so that the materials aren't moving where they're supposed to go. All right. Alright, where's the best way to bring it? We would want to bring it closer here. We got a nice corridor here that we could use. You'd have to come through here, but that would be fine. Just make sure that we would leave room for induction furnaces. Okay. Alright, so I'll bring everything over to where the copper sheet coils are. Alright. So let's split here, and we're going to output priority to the line that's going to head to our circuit production. I am going to need to go get my truck soon. All right, we need to figure out where this is going to go. All right. Let this belt fill up while we start figuring out how this spaghetti is going to work. All right, so this is the corridor where we're going to want to bring it down here. So we're going to have, for example, copper sheet coils, copper wire coils, tinned wire, and solder. Right? And to kind of help scale things down, let me just go get the truck, because I'm going to need it. Alright, I have my truck. So we're going to need underground belts and lots of them. And I think that's all the belts that I have in here. Did I forget to go grab some? I might have. It'll hopefully be enough. At least for now. Let's see. Casting machines? No, we need induction furnace. I need this to serve as a template. Okay. I need this to be able to expand eventually. We'll leave room for 3 more induction furnaces. That should be sufficient. All right. Let's see. Solder. Where's solder? Solder is here. Let's put solder on this belt. That actually works. Okay. Let's see if we can route that through there. Problem is, that's not a lot of room. What I really need is to get this down here, I think. Oh. There we go. There's solder. Here is the copper sheet coils. Let's grab those. And it's fine. Output priority is there. We are going to need to send that underground a little bit. bring that out there. Route this through here. And send it that way. All right, good. Now, next is you. Okay, can I... All right, good. And now we need to bring this over. Output priority is right. Now, where can this come through? It won't make it all the way through there. Oh. You know what? We have an even better option, because this is the very thing that we need. Right there. Hold the phone. Yeah, so we just take it straight from here. The one issue is this. This is a bit of a problem. Because we would... No. Yeah, we would need to be right there. Actually, hold on. What if we did that? Can we bring that across there? Yep, that gets that out of the way. Alright, we put that in there. We set our output priority. There we go. Okay. Ooh. Now that that is kind of set up to where it needs to be, we're going to leave that alone for a little bit, because we'll come back and we'll route that once we figure out and know where it's going to need to go. But the next order of business over here is to make our boards, because we haven't actually made our boards. All right, we're going to need to, then we're going to need the copper wire coils, but we'll worry about that later. We need 11 assembly machines. Oh, I have 37 on me. There they are. Okay. And the only thing that needs is paper, right? No other input? No, no other input. Good. Well, we're going to be doing 2. Actually, the best way to do this is going to be this way. Create a quick little blueprint. Two. 4, 6, 8, 10, and 12. Looks like a... Oh, crap! I was about to say, it looks like I'm going to need to load up on assembly machines and electronics assembly machines. So, yeah. And these guys should all be offset properly. Yep. Okay, so what you're doing is you are making boards. You're making wooden boards. Oh no, you're making wooden boards not from wood, you're making wooden boards from paper. Wooden boards from paper. There we go. Okay. So then our next order of business is we need to take our copper wire coils and we need to convert them into copper cable. Wrong buttons there. Okay. That does not involve this at all. Alright, we're going to have our inputs. We're going to have our assembly machine. I don't think we're going to need 2 inserters. Probably grab some more inserters. Alright. We're going to want 2 inserters on the output, though. Because this should output pretty quick. Alright, so you're going to make copper cables from coils. Go. So we need our coils to come in there. Now, what we do have plenty of is surface belts. So... Alright, so... I can do this from the map view. Okay. Where do I want that to come in? We'll give it some room. Let's see. I also have to think about this eventual train track. Actually, let's go ahead and back that up a little bit more. Tell them to pull that out. Ooh. Alright, pucker there, it should finish that up. And then... oh, that was set as an electronics assembly machine, not an assembly machine. And it could be a regular assembly machine, but hold on. Do I actually have any electronics assembly machines? I don't think I do. I don't think I grabbed any. That was silly of me. Oh, not a problem. I would just need to make 3 of them. I should have the materials to make 3 of them by hand. And I made 4 of them. Because of course I did. Nice thing about those is they're also very compact. So... right, you're doing this. Alright, and then I need 2 of them making our actual electronics. Which is going to get routed through a box. One, 2. Actually, we probably only need single outputs. Here we go. And you're going to be offset. And you're going to be picking up there. There we go. Problem is, I don't have enough steel on me, but we can use an iron chest. That's fine. Okay. Now, for all of this, we are not going to need more copper wire, right? Copper sheet coils. Yeah, but you're not doing copper wires. You guys are not doing copper wires. Silver wire. Silver wire is made from copper cable. Yeah, we're going to have to do that. Alright. Well, we'll just route it in both directions. And all right. Well, next thing we need to work on is we need to actually make this production, right? Because this production is going to be used for a bunch of stuff. We need that up and running. And then we can start building the next electronics, these guys. And then, we can work on figuring out what the circuit boards are going to be. This is going to be fairly straightforward, but... Oh yeah, we need to figure out the whole tree production thing. And fertilizer and all that kind of stuff. Because we need wood. We're going to need actual wood. Phenolic boards. And then we don't have any other... any other way of making phenolic boards. No, just resin and wood. Okay. Well, it is what it is. Alright, but we'll go ahead and stop here for now. We'll work on that for next time. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.